Yeah, so finished work today about bloody 2 o'clock, something like that. And thought, oh, why don't we go and do something? So anyway, threw a bit of gear in the car, talked to a mate, said, do you want to come camping? Got a mad little spot to go to. And anyway, so we said yeah, so we threw all our gear in. Things aren't working well so far. Anyway, more updates to come. Back out in the sunlight. Well, first spot we went to go camping in the van, fully parked up with vehicles. We sent somebody else in before us, and he was going to set up in a tent and whatnot. So I said, we'll get down there before us, get us a nice spot, just in case there's a few people start rocking up. So anyway, he got down there and he just sent me a message going, there is no room here. One spot by the mangroves. I was thinking, nada. So anyway, we've changed ideas now and we're heading out to another spot south of Townsville. It's called Cromarty Boat Ramp. I'll check up on that and fix that later in the editing. But yeah, so we're just sitting there now waiting for him to come in. There's the highway over the back here, so he's going to come over this overpass here, and yeah, we'll be right. But at the moment I'm just sitting in the van, or going to sit in the van or near the van and finish off a beer while we wait. Happy days, maybe. Well, we got here late, got set up. You missed the setup. I'll just give you a bit of rundown on the setup. We got that there. G'day, Jai. There's Jai's swag set up for the night. Luna, the dog's in there. And yeah, here we are. Still setting up, but anyway, I got the rods out, but not in the water. And we're there. Couldn't get much closer to the bank. But anyway, beautiful little spot. Right on the water's edge. And yeah, anyway, we're going to set the crab pots up shortly. Throw those in. And yeah, have a look around. But the mozzie's moving in, so it could be time to go inside and get some spray on. So just in case you're wondering why I ran and hid in the van, I don't know whether you can see the mozzies out there on the screen. But yeah, pretty deadly. Just lit the mozzie call, so they'll be getting a whiff of that now. And, yeah, we'll go back outside once the mozzies dissipate in about an hour. Alright, you notice the beanie on and that. Yeah, it's a bit cold tonight. I think it's down to about 22, something like that. Been bloody cold. Hate winter. Anyway, it's supposed to get down even colder later, but anyway, so I don't know whether you can see in the background, set up, got a couple of things. I'll turn this camera around and we'll see what's happening. So we got the rods in. I'll put my light on, might help a bit. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, and number 4 rod in. And then we'll go, well, more rods of course, but yep. We go over this way, so we threw a few crab pots in too. So we got one out here, the super rope on it of Jai's. Another one over there, I'm not sure if you can see that yet. We got another one out there. Oh, nice little snag in the water. And anyway, back towards camp. See the seats and everything's set up, but yeah, it was dark by the time we got all that stuff set up tonight. So there'll be none of that. And Zach and the boys. Zach and Jai, say good day, Jai.
How you going? Luna, come here.
And that's Jai's dog Luna. tied up so she doesn't go near the water, the vehicle. And we've got 2 more crab pots up this way as well, so we've got one in there, you see, tied off, and another one just there, tied off. So yeah, anyway, back over to the camp. Oh, booby trap. I'm over that. Yeah. Anyway. So we had a little bit of excitement just on dark. Joe looked out the window and buggered me dead. There's a bloody crocodile sitting just out here off the shore. And so anyway, we come out the van to have a look at it, and then it started just drifting down the river that way. Didn't even sink, just stayed on the top. So yeah, definitely not scared. Moved down to, there's a junction just down there, you'll see in the morning. So yeah, moved down there, and yeah. Anyway, won't be sitting too close to the water without these lights on tonight. Anyway, if we get fish, we'll get some footage for you. Then we'll be happy days. Try and use the light up above your head at it, so we can get a bit of bait. Oh yeah, prawns I think. Oh.
Look at that.
Oh, we've got prawns and some buddy. Oh, look at them horrible little things.
Can't use those as bait.
No, they'll stink. No, yeah, we don't want those, but we want those prawns out of there. Can you get a bit of water in that bucket, Ty?
Yeah.
Just time's out for the screen, that's all. The only time's on prawns, but I'll get this a bit closer to the water. Otherwise, as this tide comes in, they'll all go back. Yeah. Grab that bucket, can you, man? Let me bring it down a bit closer so I can get all these prawns in there. We get one more hit, and that'll probably do us for a bit of live prawn for the night. The bird's going to have a ball up here when we go. Doesn't look like any more. Oh, yeah. Nice one.
The bird's watching us too, waiting for us to go.
Hey, the bird. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got that light there. You see these little buggers shining. Yeah. A few more out for him. Yeah. The camp then, eh? Yeah. Oh, I'm just going to go down and check these crab pots. See if we've got something. And we had to eat bacon and sausages and onions for breakfast. And we'll go and do these. Now, 3. That, all undersized. I don't even need to get the measurer for that. Even the big one's under. Not by much, but it's under. Yeah, bugger. So yeah, that won't be crabs for brekkie. Out of that one anyway. Gonna check one over here. Super rope. Throw their pots in upside down. Rope's on the wrong side. Just a little one in your pot, Joy?
Yeah. Sliding way forward, not much in there. Spot must have been trashed, man, eh?
You see this rope that you got on here?
Yeah.
You got it at the top, right? So when you pull it in the water, watch what happens. Digs in.
Yeah.
Alright, I have mine the other way around on the bottom, so
yeah.
When you go to pull them out, they lift straight up out of the mud.
Yeah.
Alright, you might want to change that. And all, yeah, you might want to change that. And also, you've got your bait on the top of the pot.
Yeah.
It should be down in the bottom. Yeah, on the bottom side, dude. I don't care, you do it. Alright. Same again. Crabs here. I didn't really expect to get anything keepable here. This gets hammered by people down here. So anything of size would have been taken as soon as it reaches it. Oh, little boys too. Yeah. Alright. Be edible one day. Just not today. Alright, one to go. Another one of Joy's tie-offs. This is what I mean. See what happened when you friggin' tie them that way, Dickie. Oh, we might go get the measure if one of them might be a size. I'm changing that rope before that goes back in. That was a prick to pull out. Let's go. That barnacle one looks like it bloody might be alright. Yes. Oh, nice. Bit over that one. Look at that.
Pretty good.
Half a centimetre under this one. That one's about a centimetre over, so that's good. Hey Jai, can you bring me a bucket over so I can chuck this crab in? Yeah, that one will do. Change that bloody rope, that's for sure. Christ almighty, you done that. One of it looks alright, so I grabbed the measure and it's good, just nice size. I don't know if it's got any meat in it though.
The one over there is a big one.
Oh, get out. Look at his fucking claw stuff.
You get yourself out.
Get yourself in there, get yourself out. Come on,
Where's that one? Is that eatable?
No, not the one down the bottom, no. This one is so. Come on. Bastard. Watch out for this, I got nailed last week. These bastards. Yeah, empty him out.
Ooh, no, it's got me.
Solid as. Alright. Shot of that back. The barnacles on that. Try holding it still for a second.
Let go. Let go.
Yeah, nice, alright. It'll go back to the water by itself, dude.
No, get on video.
Yeah.
Can't eat that one, but we've got to put him back, but we'll get him another day. He's upside down.
So I said, just leave me, he'll find his own way back.
Yeah.
And what did you do, throw him on the bank?
Can I get up?
Yeah, he'll get over.
Yeah.
This was a prick to get out too, because the bloody rope was on the bottom. This is that one we found.
Yeah. Yeah, that one had my mate tied that up, not me. He must have tied up wrong.
Alright. I could blame you, mate, when you didn't change it. Like that
I'm
one.
gonna go wash my feet in that boat ramp, should be right for that.
Yeah. Nice clean water too. Alright, you never know, we might get another one, eh? Alright, that's one. Yeah, let's go. I'll put this around here in the shade. Well, just if you're wondering how we went with the fishing, all the rods are still in, as you can see. No fish, couple of hits. Did hook that boat up when he went past earlier. He took the big rod out. We got that recovered, but yeah, so this is what we're doing for breakfast now. Some onion on there, throw a bit of beer on top of that. They're caramelising nicely. And we got some sausages and bacon. Oh, look at that, just starting to crisp up a little bit there. And the sausages another turn. Beautiful. Look at that water. That's just insane. And there we go. There's Zach. Hard at it there. Waiting on Brecky. Don't worry, son, it's coming. So we had a couple of prawns there, as you can see. I'm not sure whether that filmed over at the boat ramp.
Didn't it?
I think it just clicked off then. I think we might have got everything other than catching the bait. But anyway, there's the bait we caught. We might have buggered up the filming. There we are, the tribe's turned up now, the food's cooked. The onions, half gone already. Sausages, bacon, yeah, all nice. Anyway, it's going to be me for a while. Got my coffee down there. Have my sausage. And yeah, go do a bit of fishing. I'll let you know if we catch something. So here we are. We've got bugger all fish, so we're going to throw some stuff on the fire. So I've got some onion chopped up there. Just add a little bit of salt. And going to wrap that up a couple more times in alfoil. That's going on the campfire tonight. We've got some other stuff. We're just giving a bit of a blanch, which I can turn off now because it'll be blanched. So you've got some carrot in there and some sweet potato. And you've got some pumpkin over here. And the sink full of dishes. We're males. And some potatoes that we're going to wash and cut up and throw on there as well. So, and we'll give you a look once we get it on, I suppose. And as an add-on, I'm going to throw some butter in there and a bit of garlic and maybe a little bit of chilli, and we'll cook it up then. So yeah, thought I'd add that in so you know what's in it when we eat it. Alright, so here we are. This is the carrots and sweet potatoes. So we're going to do the same thing, throw a bit of butter in there, got some garlic granules. Oh, hang on a minute. I might have some garlic in the fridge. What do we got here? No, it's lemon curd. No, I don't have any garlic in the fridge, so yeah, no, we're going with that then. And gonna throw some garlic, butter, and wrap it up. Throw that on the foil, on the coals in the foil too. Should be good. And there we go. There, she's got the garlic on it, a bit of pepper, and now a little bit of salt. Or maybe a lot of salt. Anyway, I'll wrap that up and we'll show you when it comes out. And now onto the pumpkin. So yeah, bit of pepper on it, butter, and a swirl of honey on it, because pumpkin and honey, can't beat it. Anyway, I'll wrap it up and show you when it's on a plate. So there we go. Got some crabs in there. Gonna clean them up. Give them a bit of a clean up. Bust them up. Cook them up. Well, not cook them up yet, but we're going to do the roast veggies and shit, and we're going to have crabs and veggies on the ashes and the coals. So yeah, let's see how hungry you get after you watch me eating that. Alright, before it gets dark, we've just done another hit on the pots, and this is what we've got for dinner now. We've cleaned them, so it's just claws and bodies. Oh. We'll give you a look. We'll give you a look when we've cooked them up with the rest of the gear. Yum. So we ended up with a bit more than we thought. So we're going to cook them up separately. So we're going to start off with the claws. Chuck a bit of tomato in there. Some granulated garlic. I don't need any salt, but yeah, I'll throw a bit of pepper in and I'll put that on and we'll give you a look at it cooking. So yeah, this is where we're up to. Let's have a look. Let's get one of these open. Oh, it's all caught up inside of that. Look at that. Hang on. Get another one, see if I can get a bit of meat out of this without. This is all full up in them. Now, I have to stop for a minute because I gotta fucking bust these up a bit more. Get them out of there. So we go. Already had the top part off of it. I forget how good these are until you start eating the next one. Have a look what's in this one. Oh, damn, lost some of that on that. Alright, there it is. Bloody happy days or what? Oh, that garlic and that going through that. You've got to remember when you cook these to crack the shells if you can add flavours in. Anyway, I better call Zach and Jai out, because if they find out I'm in there eating out all this without them, they're going to kick my bottom. Alright, catch us after. Halfway through, struggling, but I'm going to make it. Hey Clay, this one's for you. How's that for a lollipop? Yum. Yum yum. That's about my 5th or 6th one too, by the way. I don't know how much more I can eat. The other guys have all said they've had enough, so it's all mine now. Alright. Time to grab the next lollipop. Happy days. They're eating this crab, but the boys just didn't want to eat it. I think they've eaten too much, so this is what I'm stuck with. So that's my breakfast. What are you guys having for breakfast? Not that, I'll bet. Happy days. Enjoy your weekend. Alright, we're all packed up. It's the end of the year. Was good. Good for crabbing anyway. Didn't really do any good fishing, but it's just how it is sometimes. So yeah, it was a nice place. It's very little sandflies and mozzies. They come in for about an hour each night and we're gone. But yeah, heaps of crabs. It was really good on the crabs. So anyway, we couldn't eat all the crabs. Still got a few in the fridge all cooked, ready to go. We might pull up somewhere and have a feed on them on the way back home, or maybe a barbecue. Well, anyway, thanks for coming for the ride. It's a good little adventure, especially from my end. We'll see if we get anything else on the way home. Otherwise, catch you next trip. Well, we decided to call in to Bowling Green National Park and have a barbecue. So we've got the river just down through there. I'll take you down there a little bit later. You can just see the water through there. But yeah, that's us there. So yeah, get a bit of a feed happen and barbecue in the shade here. Finish off that crab probably, or crabs. Only got the bodies left, ate all the claws, being the crab pig that I am. And yeah, so I'll give you a look what we're going to have for lunch when we get there. Alright, got the barbecue on. Bit inventive on how I set it up. Anyway, whatever works, I suppose. So just some bangers on that and some bread. Boys sitting back hungry, waiting. Anyway, so that's all we're having, nice and simple. Gonna go and get some crab too, and I'm gonna throw a bit of crab into a sandwich as well, because I just can't help myself. Alright, we'll go for a little walk down the river, eh? Wow. Doesn't really look like it's flowing. Not very inviting either. So, safe from crocodiles, but water's a bit yuck. No, won't be going in that. Anyway, might as well head back. We just got to go up there. Well, just to finish it off, I suppose I'll crack up a little bit of what's left. Back home now. Didn't worry about eating these while we were down the river. Those sausages are enough. So, I just said I was going to eat them. I was going to make a sandwich. But, oh, this is just so good doing it like this. So, next video. I'm going to try and go somewhere more for fishing. And maybe a little less crabbing. It's all been good though. Plenty to eat. Never short on the feed while we're away. Just sometimes we've got to eat what we take, like the sausages, bacon. But usually just until we, can be there for a day so we can catch something. Would be good to get somewhere early in the morning. But yeah, I'd rather get there in the afternoon. Set up. And until we go for catching something. Overnight. Sometimes we get something when we throw some baits out. Not always, as you see. But what can you do? That's fishing, isn't it? Yeah. I had a couple of people say to me, geez, you got enough cooking gear, haven't you? I know I've got the twin burner gas cooker that I put out there. I've also got a single burner gas cooker. And I've got the 4 burner stove in the van. And it's got a grill. And I've got a barbecue plate. I've got a few things like that. But it just depends on what it's like where I am. Whether we can get some decent wood. Sometimes I've got to use gas. Sometimes it's, just easy to use gas. But anyway, I'm probably going to take the rest of that crab over and give it to old mate over the road here. And I'll see you next time.